Technical and vocational education training, TVET, whether formal, non-formal, or informal, has the power to transform lives. It provides skills for employment, empowers individuals, and supports inclusive economic growth. However, many learners continue to face barriers. Factors such as poverty, disability, language, gender disparities, and migration status often limit access to opportunities within TVET programs. Despite its potential, TVET is not always fully inclusive. Many institutions lack the necessary policies, resources, partnerships, and staff training to ensure equal participation for all learners. So, how can we change this? UNESCO-UNEVOC has developed a guide on inclusion in TVET to support TVET providers and stakeholders in initiating and strengthening inclusive approaches and modalities within their programs and institutions. True inclusion in TVET means meeting the needs of all learners. It is grounded on 4 key principles: equitable access and participation, diverse delivery and assessment, operational partnerships and collaborations, skills development outcomes for decent work. Every learner, regardless of background, gender, ability, or circumstance, deserves an education that empowers them to thrive. Exclusion can occur at any stage of a learner's journey, from enrolling in a TVET program to transitioning into the workforce. Barriers may include inaccessible infrastructure, financial constraints, non-inclusive policies, lack of inclusive learning materials, and lack of tailored support, among others. To effectively address these challenges, we must first assess the entire TVET ecosystem, vertically, across levels of education and government, and horizontally, between public, private, and civil society actors. UNESCO-UNEVOC's practical guide offers actionable strategies for building inclusive TVET institutions. It goes beyond identifying what needs to be done and focuses on how it can be achieved. The guide offers a self-assessment tool based on the 4A framework: availability, accessibility, acceptability, and adaptability. By identifying institutional strengths and gaps, TVET providers can develop targeted roadmaps to better support disadvantaged learners. Inclusion requires intentional action. TVET institutions can implement concrete strategies to create a more inclusive environment, such as embedding inclusion into national and institutional policies, raising awareness among teachers, learners, and communities, applying universal design for learning principles, providing mentoring and tailored learner support services, adopting inclusive assessment methods, developing inclusive institutional cultures, building capacity of staff and stakeholders, forming operational partnerships, and linking with social protection schemes such as active labor market programs. Pilot projects across various countries have demonstrated that inclusive TVET is achievable. These initiatives have led to raised awareness, strengthened policies, and enhanced institutional capacity. However, inclusion is not a one-time effort. It is an ongoing process. The inclusion journey starts now. Use UNESCO-UNEVOC's practical guide on inclusion in TVET to transform your institution. Together, we can ensure that every learner is valued, seen, respected, supported, and empowered. Start small, scale up strategically, and share your story with us.